everyone. So as you know, starting September 1st, Send to Amazon will replace the send finish inventory workflow in the Amazon platform. And a lot of sellers are having a hard time switching from the old workflow to the new one. So I come up with this video in order for me to help you on how to do it if you're having a hard time switching to the new workflow. So the process that I'm going to show you is actually my own way. If you also do it differently and you think it's better, please comment down below so I can also try to learn it. So I'm learning myself, but I want to put it out there simply because I know many people really needs this information right now. So with me, the reason why this workflow works is because I have part-time employees who works for me, and I'm pretty hands-off in my business. So with the new workflow, the only issue I have there is that they need to also learn how to do everything in the computer. So on my part, I don't give those tasks to my employee. So before, I used to just print out the shipping plan from the old workflow, and they will use it in order for them to pack throughout the day. So, but because they changed it to the new workflow, which is sent to Amazon, I cannot do that anymore. So I came up with a better way to do it, that my employee can work independently without me being there for when they are packing. Starting September 1st, 2022, Amazon platform changed the workflow on how we can ship our products to the warehouse. So this training will show you on how you can use the new workflow to ship products in the warehouse. In this training, I will show you on how we ship our products in the warehouse using our own method and using a worksheet in order for us to use this workflow with ease. So here's the step-by-step process on how to create the shipment. So the first thing we do is I choose the product that I need to ship, right? So after I choose all the products that I need to ship, then I print the labels. And after that, I start working on the worksheet that I mentioned before. So in the worksheet, I need to input the name, FNSKU, last 3-digit information, and the quantity of product that I need to ship. So once it's recorded in the worksheet, I print the worksheet and I also print the labels. So then in my case, because I have an employee, so I will give those worksheet and labels to my employee and they will start prepping the product. So in your case, if you don't have employee, all you need to do is print the worksheet and the labels and start prepping the product. So prepping means you're going to label, you're going to polybag and bubble wrap them. And once you're done prepping, then you're going to create the shipping plan. So once the shipping, so once the shipping plan is created, you're going to pack the products in boxes per group. So in the new workflow, they do it by group 1, group 2, group 3, but it just means simply that it's like going to different warehouse. So in Canada, most of the time, it doesn't go to a lot of warehouses, usually only one. But in US, usually it's like 3 different locations. So just in case you come across this, group just means different warehouses. So while you are packing, you need to input or record all the information in the worksheet. So for example, you're going to input that, oh, this product A goes to box 1, product B goes to box 2, product C goes to box 3, or you mix it box 1, box 3, and box 4, something like that. So you need to record all information in the worksheet, including the weight of the boxes and the dimension of the boxes, right? So once everything is recorded in the worksheet, then you can already finish the shipping plan. So you're going to input all those information in the shipping plan, and then once it's done, then you will print the shipping labels. So why do I use worksheets? The reason why I use worksheets is for us to avoid packing mistakes, especially when I'm not the one personally packing the the boxes, I want to make sure that they understand all the FNSKU labels and for them to put it in a proper product. And at the same time, I can also catch mistakes, right? So with this one, I've been using worksheets all the time and it avoids a lot of packing mistakes. So, number two is that it let my employee work more independently. So, instead of them packing and then going through the workflow side by side, I let them do all the prepping first, based on the worksheets, and then we input all the information after. So the last one reason why I also use worksheets is because so this worksheet can be put in a binder and you can use this as a proof when you are filing for reimbursement of missing products in your shipment in the future. So for example, they say after you ship the product, they say, "Oh, box one, you said there's like 10 pieces. We only found five," right? So because of this worksheet, so this worksheet will act as a proof that you actually pack it, as long as you make sure that when you're inputting all the information, you're doing it manually with a pen, and you need to fill out at the end. So who is the packer? When was it packed? And all those information. So based from our experience, it helps a lot to prove that actually you pack that certain product. So now I'm going to show you on how we can create the shipping plan. So to send products in the warehouse, you can do it by individual units. So if you're doing arbitrage, it's better to do that way. And also with case pack units. Case pack units is more on if you're doing wholesale and you send a bunch by boxes, then that's more perfect for you. But for arbitrage, it's usually we're going to be using the individual units. Okay, so how do we send by individual units? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to your Amazon Seller Central account, go to your inventory, and then click Manage Inventory. So once you go to your inventory, you're going to now select or search for all the inventories that you need to ship for that shipment. So what you can do is either type the name or ASIN of the product that you want to ship to Amazon warehouse. So it's easier to type the name because you don't need to copy and paste an ASIN. So once you find the products, all you need to do is click uh, the square button on the left side and then continue looking for more products that you need to ship, right? So same process, type the name, click the little square on the side, and everything will be selected. So once you're done selecting the last product you want to ship, then click that action on 12 selected, and instead and then click the print item labels because we want to print the labels first. So once you click that button, it will say you have selected 12 listings for to print item labels. So you just click yes and continue. So once you click that, you're going to go to this page. It says print labels for individual products. So in here, you're going to input all the numbers of stickers or labels that you want. Based on how much products you have, right? So for example, product A, you need 5 labels, then you put 5, 1, 10, or 20. So once you're done inputting all the information, then you're going to print the labels of this item, and also we're going to transfer all the products in our worksheet. So what I do is I just copy paste all the title and input the quantity, same as the number of labels, right? So I will go through all my products and I copy and paste them in my worksheet, and then I also create a note. So for example, if it's 2-pack, 3-pack, or 8 packs, I input it in the note because with me, I have workers. So at least I know that they won't make mistake on packing it properly. Because, if, especially if, your employees are new, then it's easier for them to know what to do. So if you are also packing on your own, this will give you it will avoid a more mistake on your part to make sure that really what you're packing is the right amount. So once you're done copying and inputting all the quantity and the information about how much to pack per ASIN, then you're going to print the labels. So the next step I would do is make sure that all the information I input in the worksheet is exactly the same as the one in the Seller Central. I will recheck the name and the quantity to make sure that it's the right amount and it's the right name. So once it's done, I'm gonna go to my labels that I printed, and I will go and start inputting the FNSKU of the of each product. So I usually just input the last 3 or 4 digit. I do that because this way I won't make mistake in labeling my products. So if you also have someone who packs for you, this is the best way for them not to make mistake at all in labeling the product. So what they're going to do is they're going to look at the name of the product and the FNSKU number that you put in your worksheet, and then they will match it to the one in your labels. So this avoids a lot of mistake in labeling the products. So once it's done, you complete the worksheet. What you're going to do is you're also going to print it and then give the labels and the worksheet to your worker if you have one, or for you, you can use it to start packing and prepping your products. So at this point, your job is to start prepping them, putting them in poly bag, labeling them, and basically prepping everything so it's ready for shipment. So once it's done, then you can start creating the shipping plan. So to create your shipping plan, you need to go back to your Seller Central account. So from your Seller Central account, again, you're going to go to your Manage Inventory, and then you're going to select all the products that you need to ship, right? So once you select the last product that you want to ship, then you click the action and says send and replenish inventory, or it will say now send to Amazon. Then you're going to click yes and continue. And from there, it will take you to the shipping plan. So this shipping plan, there's a pre-selected SKU. That's the one that you should see. Make sure to check that the ship from and marketplace are correct. And then we're going to start working on individual units. So what you're going to do is you're going to click this little pen and start inputting the information. Who packed this? Then you're going to choose the prep category. So no prep needed, right? So you're going to select no prep needed in order for it to work, and you can continue to the next shipment. So after that, you're going to input the units on how much you actually need to send. So you can look at your worksheet and use it as a guide in order for you to input all this information. So so once you're done with the first product, then you're going to continue with the second product. The same process, you're going to choose individual units, right? And then just save. So if you also need so if your product also needs to input expiry date, put the expiry date on it. So in case the product also are in different uh, boxes, you may click the word more inputs and and add the other boxes, right? That, for example, in box one, there's like five, and then the other boxes you have 10, something like that, right? So that's how you do it if it's multiple boxes. So once you're done putting all the information in all your products, what you're going to do is you're going to click the word pack individual units, right? So you don't need to print anymore because we printed all the labels, we packed them. So all we need to do now is to just create the shipping plans. So make sure to check that it's the right amount, 76 units in this case, and it's correct. Also, it's the same as in your worksheet, and then you click the button and it will take you to step 1B. So in here, please note, okay, that it says pack group 1, and it means that it's in one group, means warehouse. So if there's pack group 2, pack group 3, that means it's being sent to 3 different warehouse. So to know which one goes in which warehouse, you need to click view content, and this way you will see exactly what box needs to go in different warehouses. It so once you determine which one goes to which, then you update your worksheet and pack accordingly. Okay, so let's pretend that you're already done packing all the boxes. You input it in your worksheet and you already pack everything. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose everything will fit in one box or multiple box will be needed. So if it's going to fit in one box, choose the everything fit in one box. If not, multiple boxes will be needed. Once you click that button, you need to click confirm, and it will take you to another choice. So in here, you're going to choose either through a web form, right? Upload Excel file, or Amazon manually process box contents, which is 11 cents per piece. Enter through a web forms is only allowed up to 10 boxes. So if you're packing more than 10 boxes, you need to choose the Excel file, and you need to download that Excel file in order for you to input all the shipping information. You may also choose Amazon to do it for you by paying 11 cents per unit. This way, you don't need to input any information except for the dimension of the boxes. So this is also okay. So I'm going to show you on how to do it through a web form. So what you're going to do is you're going to input how many boxes you need to pack. So in this case, maybe we will put 4 boxes, and then open the web form. And from here, you're going to input where those individuals are in. So you're going to look at your worksheet, and then you're going to say, for example, this one is in box 3. I have one piece in box 3 of this one. And the other one, the next product, I have also one in box 3. And in the product number 3, I have 20 in box 1. So once you're done with all the information of where the products are, then we're going to input the box weight and box dimension of each boxes. So box 1 have 10 kilos, box 2 has 10 kilos as well, or 11 kilos. Box 3 has 7 kilos, and box 4 has 3 kilos. So once it's done, you're going to input the box dimension. So one of the boxes, maybe box 1 is 41 by 41 by 41, which is cm in Canada and inches in US. So you're going to click which boxes have that kind of dimension. So if you have other different dimension, you just click add dimension, and then add all the dimension you have for each boxes. So once you input all the dimension, you can also check which dimension belongs to. So for example, 41 by 41 by 41 is box 1, 36 by 36 by 36 is for box 2, and so on and so forth. So once everything is checked with the proper dimension, then you're going to check, see if there's a mistake. If that confirm packing button is still not working, it's because something's wrong with your inventory, right? So the information you input is wrong. So in this example, I'm checking what happened, right? So making sure that if they say that unit to be shipped is 1, it needs to be 1. If it's 20, it needs to be 20. So in this example, I'm checking what happened because it's giving me a wrong information. So that's the mistake. So I put 4, and now it's 76 of 76. So now I can confirm. So it gives you a guide on how to know if you're putting the wrong information. So now you're going to again check, make sure all the box weight are correct and all box dimensions are correct. So it is a must to double check all the time to make sure that you're doing the right way. So once all are done, you click confirm and it will take you to this page. So in here, you're going to confirm your shipment. And once you confirm your shipment, then it will take you to the shipment date. So when do you need when can you ship it? And you either choose small parcel delivery or less than truckloads. So the next step is for us to select the shipment carrier. So in this case, we are using UPS, which is the partner of Amazon in Canada. Then we need to click accept. And once we accept the payment, it will give us a chance to print the box labels. So this is the UPS labels that we need to stick in our boxes. So once it's done, all you need to do is choose which printer you have, right? So in this case, if you're using thermal printer, you can select thermal printer, or you can select the US letter, which is just a paper, right? So if you don't have thermal printer, you can use that. Click print and it will take you to the shipping label. So once it's available, you can already print it, and that's it. You have the shipping label and you're ready to go. The next training that we're gonna have is for case pack shipment. So this one is if you're shipping a large quantity, this is the best option for you. So for example, you're gonna ship like 100 pieces of product A. So what you're gonna do is, again, you're going to your Amazon Seller Central account and go to your inventory and manage inventory. Look for the product that you want to ship and then select that product. Once you select the product, then take action, and this time we're going to print labels again. So print item labels and enter the number of labels that you want. So in this case, I am sending this amount to the warehouse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get again my worksheet, right? And input the name in the worksheet, copy it, and input the quantity as well. So once I'm done inputting the quantity, I'm going to print the item label so I can get the FNSKU number of the product. So I will input the last digit of the product. So once done, I will print the label and I will print the worksheet. So once I'm done packing, so for example, in this example, I'm showing you how everything was inputted. So in the note, it says 7 pieces per box. So we managed to stick 7 pieces in one box, and it's from box 1 to 7. Everything is 10 kilo, and the box dimension are all the same, right? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to start to create the shipping plan. So again, I'm gonna go to the Seller Central account and go to my Manage Inventory and find the product that I need to ship. So I'll click the name of the product and select it by clicking the square button on the right left side, and then I'm gonna say send replenish inventory, but after September 1st it's gonna be saying send to Amazon. So once you click send to Amazon, it will take you here. So this one, instead of individual unit, we're going to choose case pack, right? So you're gonna click that little pencil button again. So make sure that ship from and the marketplace are the same and correct. And you're going to click that little button and you're going to choose create new case pack template. And once you click it, it will show you this. So you will put the packing template name on it. I would suggest for you to put, for example, the name of the product says product A, 7 pack, right? So if the boxes are 7 pieces, then you can put product A, 7 pack. So next time you can actually use this template in order for you to make your packing your shipment faster. So once you input that, you can also input units per box. So in here we're going to say 7, then box dimension, then box weight, right? So from there you're going to get all the information in your worksheet and input it in the Seller Central. So once you're done putting all the information, you will also do the prep category and who labels it, right? So who labels it is usually by seller, which is us, but the no prep needed can also be chosen, or whatever is applicable to you. So in here, I'm going to choose no prep needed. And once I choose that, I would choose the word save. And then it's all ready, right? So in here, I would choose again the template that I created, and then I'm gonna say how many boxes in each template. So in this case, I will put the number of boxes that I have, and then I'm gonna click ready to ship. So once it's done, so all you need to do is confirm and continue. So make sure everything, all the information is correct before clicking confirm and continue. So once everything is set, boxes at this time is already packed, then you will choose the ship date and small parcel delivery option. So once you click all those information and provide that information, then you will already select shipping carrier and how much you're charged via UPS. Once you agree, then you're going to accept charges and confirm shipment, right? So once you accept, then it will take you to the box labels. Once you click that button, you're going to have an option to choose either thermal printing or just the regular paper, right? For me, as I've said, I use thermal printers, so I'm going to use thermal printing as an option. So once I choose the thermal option, I will print the labels already. So that's it. So once you print this label, you're done. You stick it in your boxes and it's good to go. You can ask UPS to pick it up or drop it off in the UPS store. So that's it.